She's out here. All right, here we go. Good evening. Can you let everybody know to come on in? We're going to get started. If they want to come in and have a seat, we got a few seats down here in the front. If everybody wants to make their way in. I'd like to tell everybody good evening. My name's Jack Crandall. I'm the Battalion Chief of Fire Training for Virginia Beach, and I'm also the Director of the Fire Academy, which is a very rewarding position to be in, and I'm very lucky to have it. Myself and Captain Ray Arizari will be your host for tonight's ceremony, and I would also like to welcome the live television audience the live online audience that's able to watch from their homes from nearby and far away as well. So that's good to have. So we're going to ask the graduates to come in, and I'd like you to help me welcome the class of TRFA, Tidewater Regional Fire Academy, class number 140. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Master Firefighter Israel Medina will now sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Captain John Costam will say the invocation.
Let us pray. Eternal God, our Father, we thank Thee for this glorious day. We thank You for the multitude of Thy blessings and Thy tender mercies toward us. We ask, dear God, that You would look on this occasion, this blessed, special, glorious occasion, the culmination of training and the moving on to new adventures. We ask, dear God, that You would look on these who are about to graduate and that You would bless them with wisdom and honor and give them strength as they go forth to serve Thy people. Cause them to know that they are Thy servants and they serve Thee as they serve the citizens of Virginia Beach. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Please have a seat. I'd like to begin by thanking obviously the graduates that we have here tonight and their families and the distinguished guests that are here. And I'm going to try and name all of them, but I know I'm going to miss somebody. We've got the Honorable Thomas Cale, the Chief Magistrate for the city, is here. Division Chief Ken Muehlman, Virginia Department of Fire Programs, Division 5. Robert Burton, Battalion Chief from Norfolk Fire and Rescue Training Division. We've got some folks to understand from City of Miami Fire Department here tonight. Retired Deputy Chief Jernigan and his wife Vayla are here to join us. The City Manager, Mr. Spoor, and his wife are here. And Deputy City Manager, Mr. Herbert, Steve Herbert is here tonight. And also I saw some folks from the Chesapeake Fire Department here as well. And also some scattered Virginia Beach Police Department folks. So thank you all for being here. We also need to thank obviously our senior staff over here tonight. The Fire Chief, Steve Cover, Deputy Chiefs Dave Hutchison and T.J. McAndrews. Our District Chiefs Vance Cooper, David Wade, Mike Baraki, and Acting District Chief Ramsey wasn't able to be here tonight, but all the other folks are here to join us. First of all, I'd like to say it's my privilege to introduce to you the instructional staff that was responsible for putting this academy on. And if you only knew what it took to provide 7 months of training, I can assure you that at least 7 months before that, the preparation started to train these individuals that are sitting up here today. So I'd like to just, without their dedication, hours of preparation, the time teaching, these guys were here till they came in at 6:30 every morning and they were there till 7 o'clock every night. I can assure you of that. So first I'd like to introduce you to Captains Rayer. Is there any Captain April Elmore here to my left? And I'd like to ask you guys to come on up on the stage. I want you to be recognized because that's important. Battalion Chief John Keys, he was promoted out of the training division. He's not here tonight, I don't think. Okay, Captain Keys, if you'd like to be recognized, I'd like to see you. Chief Keys, I'm sorry, that's why he left, because he got promoted. It's easy to do. Captain Jason Probst, come on up. Craig Brown, Chris Kaler. Paul Ronker's not here tonight. Master Firefighter, soon to be Captain Billy Murray. Hope Scott, and Alex Waslack. Sean Hall, I missed you. Come on up, buddy. I know we're here for the graduates tonight, but I think it's very important to recognize these instructors who dedicated at least a year of their lives to making sure we put put the best recruits out there in the station. So we appreciate their efforts. Thank you, folks. Y'all can have a seat. Appreciate it. A couple more thank yous before I move on. I know that we've got countless field training instructors that come in from the stations and help the recruits each and every day when we're doing practical training. And I know there's a bunch of them out there. If you guys want to stand and be recognized, I appreciate it because you guys really made it happen. That's what I figured. Nobody stood up. But nonetheless. The last thank yous that I have are the multimedia division, the guys responsible for making all the videos, taking all the pictures, doing the live stream tonight for us. That's Kurt Kellerhalls, Bob Anderson, and Crystal Jacobs. Our administrative assistants, Vela Jernigan, who retired on us, but she did a lot for us. Lisa Moss, Lori Skidda helped us out a lot with this as well, and also all the human resources staff, including Susan Salafranca and Christia Webb. Thank you for your hard work. Appreciate it. Okay, now moving on to the part we've all been waiting for about these guys right here. The graduation from a fire academy is always a very proud night. I've had the fortunate opportunity to be able to stand up here in this, not in this exact position as the chief, but I've been involved with 4 other graduations. And I can tell you each time it's been exciting. And I want to congratulate each of you on your accomplishments. We told you in the beginning that it wouldn't be easy. And I'm sure that each of you would tell us we were absolutely right. I watched many of you struggle through portions of the course, but everyone persevered and never gave up. Your efforts have now paid off. I've done this job for more than 25 years, and I still love to come to work every day. Welcome to the best job on the planet. Family is very important to us in the fire service. You've joined a second family that you will keep for your entire career and beyond. I want to thank each of your families tonight for also enduring the academy. I'm sure that each of you went home on occasion and were belly aching about how tough your day was and about how Instructor Ronker is the enemy because he was yelling at you. I get that. But the support of your family is one of the main reasons why you're here tonight to walk across this stage. I'd like to read a quote. I've read it in the past. If you've been at a graduation I spoke at before, I read it before. But it's, I ask that each of you guys listen closely because it has a powerful message. This is written by the late Tom Brennan, who was a FDNY member, and he was a pretty big pioneer in the fire service and did a lot for us. So here's his quote. You are at the greatest moment in your career. You are now stepping off to be one of America's defenders of life itself. You are now truly your brother's keeper. You are part of the fabric of America, and in my estimation, its heart and soul. This thought is as awesome as it is rewarding. These months of basic training seem like an eternity. I know I vividly recall my 3 months in probie school and the following year of probation. Even at this time, I can remember each day, each hour. Time went by so slowly then. I only wish that my next 25 years of fighting fires went as slowly. Believe me, it goes fast, too fast. A word of caution, you will arrive at many plateaus in your career from here on, and this moment is most assuredly one of them. You have successfully completed training and you think it's over. Nothing could be further from the truth. No firefighter is worth anything to himself, his department, or his community the moment he believes he knows enough or knows it all. Training is and must be an ongoing concept from day one until the last day of your career. That idea should be accepted by the probationary firefighter and also will be nodded to by the fire chief who's sitting next to you. You must continue to grow. You will all grow at different rates and in different directions, but grow you must. Your safety and the survival of those you protect, love, and work with depends almost totally on it. Capitalize on every experience. Critique, learn, listen, attend, train, decide, and most assuredly in the future, command. Look for reasons for what you do and what you perform. The watchwords of what, how, when, why, where, and who should constantly pop into your mind. If what you will learn is reasoned out, then it becomes knowledge. You're able to build upon knowledge, not memory. We are the only profession that operates in an uncontrolled environment. Some moments are more stressful than others. Your ability to keep your wits about you while others are losing theirs is the sign of a true professional. That ability is necessary to be successful and in reality to survive. At a time like this, if you have only memory to rely on, it will fail you. You will also not be able to defend what you believe, evaluate what you hear, or recall vital information when the fan is being hit. Whittle down the surprises. Yes, this is a risky business, but supported by training, knowledge, and understanding, we will not be surprised by situations as often. We take calculated risks based on analysis. We are professionals. You are now a member of the world's greatest profession. You will ascend to personal highs that only another firefighter will understand. You will also be brought to tears that only you will understand. Our job is truly unique in its humor as well as its sorrow. I only pray that you will always be able to function between those two extreme feelings so that one never overshadows the other. It's now up to you to make people better off because you came this way, because you responded, because you showed up. You are your brother's keeper. Keep them safe. At this time, I would like to introduce our fire chief, Chief Cover. Chief Steve Cover is a lifelong resident of Virginia Beach. He's the 4th fire chief for the city and the first who held every rank in the Virginia Beach Fire Department. He became a member of the Virginia Beach Volunteer Fire Department at the age of 16, operating from the old Oceana Fire Station. He was hired on June 1st, 1980, and as a career firefighter, he held the assignments as firefighter at several stations prior to being promoted to captain in 1990. As a chief officer, he's overseen all of the special operations programs, been at Battalion 3A, Division Chief 3A, and he served as the Deputy Chief of Operations. He has a master's degree in public administration from Troy State. He completed the Executive Fire Officer program at the National Fire Academy and the National Fire Service Staff and Command course from the University of Maryland Fire and Rescue Institute. He also earned the Chief Fire Officer designation from the Commission on Professional Credentialing, and he currently serves as a sponsoring agency chief for Virginia Task Force 2, and he's also active in the emergency services community at many levels and is a member of many fire service organizations. Please welcome our fire chief, Chief Stephen R. Cover.
Well, good evening and welcome. Thank you all for being here. Certainly the family and friends of these 30 recruits here this evening, I want to personally thank you for getting them to this point, because I know each and every one of you had a hand in it at some point along the way. As Chief Crandall said, there are days in all of our lives where some days are better than others, and certainly your help and guidance and encouragement is important to us. And I also want you to know that we don't take it lightly that you are loaning us your loved ones to serve our citizens here in our city of Virginia Beach. And we do extend our heartfelt thanks to you all for that. To the staff of Chief Crandall and the entire academy, all the field instructors, once again, I would like to say thank you all. You guys are second to none, world-class training facility and personnel. Thank you again. There were a couple people I think we missed on the intro. I think Ms. Plummer, Athena Plummer, our 911 Emergency Services Director of 911 is here somewhere. I don't know, and certainly our Mayor, the Honorable Will Sessoms. He's going to talk here in a minute, but appreciate you being here, sir. Thank you. So we're here tonight to celebrate 7 months of hard work with these 30 individuals that are going to become Virginia Beach firefighters. And certainly I may be a bit biased, but I certainly think we are absolutely the best fire department in the world. It seems like just a couple short years ago, I was in your place. So I certainly do appreciate what you have in front of you, and I would ask you to take advantage of every opportunity that you have. This job is a wonderful job. This city is second to none. You will not find a city in the world that supports us any better than what we have here with our city manager, our deputy city managers, our council, our mayor. We truly do have a lot of support, and I hope you take that, don't take that for granted. A couple things I'll leave you with because I know you want to get on with the program, but first and foremost, I expect it, and our citizens demand that you be absolutely your best when they need you the most. On those emergency scenes, you need to be on your A game every time out. As Chief Crandall said, and Chief Brennan from New York City said, training, second to running emergency incidents, training is the next most important thing we do in our profession. And my expectation is that you will learn your job every step of the way. You'll pay attention to those around you. You will learn every day you're on the job. Every time you go out on that rig is an opportunity to learn. And I certainly do expect and I hope that you would take advantage of every one of those opportunities. Because as you train, you may just one day save a life or perhaps prevent your own life from being lost as a result of that training. So that's pretty serious business. The next thing I would ask you is to support our firefighter safety and wellness initiatives in the fire service. And we're pretty, I'm proud to say we are second to none here in our city. I expect you to be safe while you're out there on the job. I also expect you to be in good shape. If you are not combat ready, there is no way that you can train to the level you need to train and protect our citizens at the level that they expect us to protect them. So firefighter safety and wellness is a big issue with me. I would ask you to be tolerant. I would ask you to be tolerant of our citizens. Our citizens are going to call you on their worst day, and they're going to be in trouble, many of them, in a whole litany of different ways. And I would expect you to be tolerant with the people we serve. As well, I would expect you to be tolerant with each other and your officers and your battalion chiefs as they will ask you to take on different assignments, new assignments, etc. So being tolerant and not throwing each other under the bus is a big deal here in our department. And I'm sure you've heard that, right? Very good. And lastly, I touched on it earlier, I expect you to be absolutely mindful of the resources that we are given to perform our job. Don't take that lightly. We are trusted with taxpayers' dollars and equipment to do the right thing. And I expect, and I know you will, each and every time out, treat that equipment and our funding and everything that we get to perform our duties like it was your own. I offer you my sincere thanks for enduring this program. It's not easy. We design it that way because our citizens deserve the best. And I know these instructors from training make sure they turn out the best. So I wish you well in your career. You don't have to go it alone as you move forward. If there's something that comes up in your life or on the job, there is a whole chain of command here to support you. So lean on that if you would. Thanks and congratulations.
Thank you, Chief. I can't believe I missed the mayor. Dang it! I talked to him a little while ago. How did I do that? And Miss Plummer, I didn't know you were here. I'm sorry I missed you. Okay, I'll see if I can make it up to you, Mayor. Will Sessoms is a lifelong Virginia Beach resident and president and CEO of Town Financial Services Group. He began his political career in 1988 as an at-large member of the City Council in Virginia Beach, and in 1992 his fellow council members selected him to be vice mayor, a position he held for 10 years, and he was elected mayor in 2008. On Monday, August 6, 2012, Mayor Sessoms was recognized as the elected official of the year by the Association of Defense Communities for the critical role he played in leading and gathering support for Virginia Beach's effort to turn back encroachment threatening the Oceana Naval Air Station. The Association of Defense Communities also hailed Sessoms' leadership following the FA-18 jet crash in April 2002, saying after hearing the crash from his office, He went to the site and coordinated emergency response efforts with the military and the governor's office. Mayor Sessoms is past chairman of the Hampton Roads Transportation Planning Organization, Hampton Roads Military and Federal Facilities Alliance, and the Oceana Land Use Conformity Committee. He's also on the Executive Committee and Board of Directors of Hampton Roads Economic Development Alliance and the Hampton Roads Partnership. As chairman of the HRTPO, Mayor Sessoms effectively led the region in prioritizing its major road projects and receiving state funds. He also led negotiations for Virginia Beach to buy the Norfolk Southern right-of-way through the city. And in 2009, he created the Mayor's Alternative Energy Task Force to explore new energy sources for the city, the region, and the Commonwealth, and to promote Hampton Roads as a national hub for alternative energy development. In 2010, he launched the Mayor's Action Challenge for Children and Families, a community-wide approach to providing youth and families with accessible, affordable, and sustainable opportunities that will improve their quality of life, help them recognize their strengths, and increase their chances for achievement and promote their development as happy and responsible citizens. This initiative outlines 4 bold goals for Virginia Beach: opportunities to learn and grow, a safe neighborhood to call home, a healthy lifestyle and environment, and a financially fit family in which to thrive. Last year, Mayor Sessoms established Envision Virginia Beach 2040, a group of bright, passionate, and dedicated community activists charged with providing a thoughtful vision for Virginia Beach to achieve by 2040. Please welcome the Honorable Mayor Will Sessoms.
Rob rescue squad in your fire?
Yes, you did.
Well, good evening. Good evening. Now, this is an exciting night. Now, come on, good evening. And it really is a pleasure for me to join you tonight and be with our newest firefighters. You know, today's fire service is vastly different than the days of bucket brigades. You probably heard about those some time ago. Hand pumpers and fire horses. The chief wouldn't be happy if that's what we had today. Today, we have high-tech equipment and better prevention methods, but still, it takes a lot of hard work, it takes teamwork, and it takes skill. We all saw those elements come together so beautifully last year as members of the fire department and other agencies so courageously responded to the F-18 crash. The actions of those who responded kept a bad accident from becoming a horrible catastrophe. You just heard the chief say how important training is. I saw it firsthand, how it worked, how that training paid off for our firemen and all the other public safety personnel there. It was truly one of my proudest moments as being mayor of this city. And Chief, I thank you for that because, ladies and gentlemen, you have a great fire chief, you have great senior fire level administrators, and to our young recruits here, please listen to them. They know what they're doing. They're going to do what's best for you. I assure you of that. Another point of pride. This is the second year in a row our fire department has been awarded the Governor's Award for Outstanding Fire Department Response. And earlier this year, Virginia Beach firefighters Hope Scott and William Reynolds were at the White House to receive the Medal of Valor, the nation's highest honor for bravery by a public official. Our fire department staff members are second to none. And now you have the honor of joining some of the best trained, most highly skilled and dedicated firefighters in the world. I applaud the 30 graduates of TRFA class number 140 who have worked so hard to master the skills necessary to join the ranks of the Virginia Beach Fire Department. As firefighters, you will be working in tandem with our emergency medical services personnel, as well as our 911 dispatchers and our police officers. Together, you make up one of the finest public safety teams in the world. From assisting with disasters hundreds of miles away, to working with other teams in Hampton Roads region, to responding here at home, our award-winning fire department is always ready to answer the call. Let me also take a moment to recognize those who also serve, your families. I think that the recruits should applaud their families right now for thanking them. Their support and their willingness to sacrifice make it much easier for you to do your job. Your families deserve our sincere thanks and appreciation for their behind-the-scenes support. I know I speak on behalf of all the citizens of Virginia Beach in saying thank you for your commitment to our city. You are the best, and you're part of what makes Virginia Beach the best city in the world. I'm grateful to you for your dedication, and I wish you well. Congratulations. Thank you.
Sorry, I had to get my page right here. All right, introducing our next guest. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be the keynote speaker at a fire academy graduation? I know some of you out there get that. It's a joke. Most of you wouldn't get it. But anyway, tonight we have a very special guest who's going to share a few words with our newest members. This time I want to introduce this evening's guest speaker, your keynote speaker for tonight, Fire Chief R.B. Alley. Chief Alley was born in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and he joined the Beachboro Volunteer Fire Department in March of 1973. He was hired by the Virginia Beach Fire Department in April of 1977, where he worked for over 28 years and served in the positions of firefighter, master firefighter, driver, fire inspector, lieutenant, captain, battalion chief, training chief, and district chief. Chief Alley believes in and supports formal education in the fire service. He has an associate's degree in fire science, a bachelor's degree in human resource administration, and a master's degree in public administration. He's also a graduate of the Executive Fire Officers Program at the National Fire Academy. He serves as a professor at Tidewater Community College, serves on the advisory board for the Fire Science Program at Blinn College, Texas, and he is a guest instructor at Teeks Brayton Fire School in College Station, Texas, during their annual municipal school. Chief Alley was appointed fire chief for the city of College Station, Texas in 2005, where he managed a budget of over $14 million, directed operations for 6 fire and EMS stations, and managed a staff of 139 personnel. Chief Alley provided emergency planning and response to assist in the evacuation and sheltering of over 20,000 evacuees from Hurricanes Katrina and Rita in 2005 and Hurricane Ike in 2008. Chief Alley was named Texas Fire Chief of the Year in 2012 and was recognized for his leadership in fire service administration in the areas of officer development, succession planning, fire station design, and fire service equipment innovation. Chief Alley recently retired June 30th, 2013 from the College Station Fire Department, completing 40 years of service in America's fire service. Please help me welcome our very special guest, Chief R.B. Alley.
Thank you, Chief Crandall. Truly an honor for me to be here tonight. As Chief Crandall explained to you, I have deep roots in this organization. I'm very proud of everything that I learned along the way in the fire service from the Virginia Beach Fire Department. First off, I want to congratulate each of the graduates tonight from Class 140. You've completed all of the written, reading, and practical requirements of Tidewater Regional Fire Academy. We're very proud of each of you in this major accomplishment tonight. This marks a major milestone in your career, and we're here tonight to celebrate with each of you. I'll speak tonight on 3 very important parts that I want to share with you that I think are important for your future in the fire service, all of which will be critical and important pieces as you move through your career in the fire service. The first off, I want to share with you, the first opportunity I want to share with you is, you're a firefighter now. You need to learn your job, know your job, do your job. When you think about learning your job, you have just completed the basic requirements of Firefighter 1 and 2. You will need to continue and develop all the skills that you've learned: search and rescue, EMS, hose line operations, ground ladders, vehicle extrication, and all other skills that you've learned along the way in the academy. And you'll be practicing these for the rest of your career. Your training has just begun, and you will continue to train on a regular basis throughout your career until you retire, as Chief Cover and Chief Crandall have relayed to you. It's very important to learn your job. The second part of being a firefighter is knowing your job. Did you know that your job includes emergency response, public communications, fire prevention, code enforcement, report writing, mentoring, succession planning, fire and life safety education, being a great community role model, equipment maintenance, apparatus maintenance, fire station maintenance, and all other duties assigned? You must be a jack of all trades and master of all. The third part of being a firefighter is to do your job. When you come to work each day, always come focused on the job each morning. Be the firefighter that everyone wants on your shift. Check your equipment out, SCBA, apparatus, as soon as you get to work. Take care of all of your equipment and apparatus, the fire station, the way that you need to take care of it because it's your home. The citizens in our community entrust us with tremendous resources, as we've heard tonight. It's our responsibility to take care of everything that they give us. The best firefighter that an organization wants and needs is one that learns their job, knows their job, and does their job. Second thing I want to share with you is it's important for you as new recruits to understand that this is just a beginning. You need to develop your career path for the future. It's never too early to start the career path training process. Chief Crandall can show you the way to get to it and help you get there for whatever job you want to have in the fire service. If you want to be the best, firefighter, paramedic, driver, lieutenant, captain, battalion chief, fire marshal, district chief, deputy chief, and even fire chief that you can possibly be. We need great people in all those positions. You must be prepared in today's fire service to continue your specialized training along with pursuing a formal education. The fire service of the 21st century requires a balanced approach to career development. You must set your path for the future right now. That's what we're talking about here tonight. You need to set your path for the future, or else somebody else will do it for you. To be successful in today's fire service, you must have a balance of technical training and formal education. There are many fire service degree programs out there today. You need to pick one that matches best your career path that you have chosen and get started on it. It will take a lot of hard work, but today's fire service requires hard work at every level of the organization. This is critical for your key to success in the future. Third item is to stay in the game. Most constant thing in the fire service is change, and you've seen a lot of change in just your weeks in the academy. There'll be change coming at you at rapid speed. You must always be ready for change, embrace change as it comes your way. There'll be new technology, new laws, new policies and ordinances. Requiring all members to stay focused is a requirement for each of us every day and throughout your career. Take the opportunity to attend fire and EMS training courses that are offered, whether it be local, state, or national courses. The National Fire Academy is still the best deal in the fire service. You can go up there and train in many different areas, and Chief Crandall can help you get signed up for those classes along the way in your career. Read all the information you can about fire and EMS. Look at all the magazines, attend conferences, go to the vendor shows, do everything you can do to stay in the game until the day comes that you move into the next phase of your life, which all of us in the fire service must do, which is look towards retirement. You want to be able to say that you've truly made a difference in people's lives when you complete your career. You want to be able to say that you responded and helped somebody on the worst day of their life. You were there to assist them. Remember, the greatest thing an old firefighter can do for a new firefighter is to teach them how to be an old firefighter. So as you move throughout your career, as you get into your latter years of your career, never miss an opportunity to help the new firefighters learn their job. Mentoring and succession planning are a daily activity in the fire service. And never forget that as you move throughout your career. And as Chief Cover mentioned a minute ago, it flies by, believe me. It goes by fast. But help the new people coming in. Right now, you're the new people, and you should be looking for mentors and people to help you in the engine company. But as you move throughout your career, you need to be mentors and help succession planning throughout the department to keep this organization great as it is. In conclusion, the future is very bright for each of you today. Fire service is going through a changing of the guard. Many fire service personnel are now retiring. The opportunity is going to be great for each of you. Excel in all areas of the fire service, and you will be successful. Never forget that you are role models in our community. The citizens and elected officials and officers in this organization have great expectations of you and depend on you every day. Always set the best example possible for the fire service. Tonight, I congratulate you, Class 140. Wish you the very best in your career. If I can ever assist you in any way, please never hesitate to give me a call. And I'll thank you for the opportunity of being here tonight and celebrating with you at this special night. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Chief Alley. All right, I want you to now please be our guest and enjoy watching some of the highlights from the Virginia Beach Fire Academy TRFA 140. They made a little video here for you.
Many of you, this is the most challenging accomplishment of your lives. Don't stop now. You are no longer recruit firefighters. You are firefighters. You entered this academy as individuals. You came together with teamwork into brotherhood. As you leave this academy, you are once again an individual, but you carry the tools of commitment, respect, and teamwork to help prepare you to join your new assignment. Challenge yourself every day to be the best you can be. Never be satisfied and always reach for more. To give anything less is to waste or sacrifice this gift. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, my time is done up here. I'm going to introduce you to the course supervisor, Captain Ray Arizari, who came to the fire training division here kind of just at about the beginning of the academy, and he's done a great job. And I'd like to introduce him, and he's going to take it from here for the rest of the show. Ray.
Thank you, Chief Crandall. Before we get started, a couple of public service announcements. First, I am standing up actually, so it doesn't get any better than this. Before one of you said it, I said it first, just so I know. Okay? And thank you. I want to say a special thank you to Chief Crandall, certainly our senior leadership, and Chief Keys. Thanks for getting promoted. I like the spot. All right? Good evening. I'm Captain Ray Arzar, and I would like to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for Tidewater Regional Fire Academy Class 140. I've been very fortunate and blessed to act as the TRFA Supervisor 140. I was provided this opportunity by then Captain Keys, now Chief Keys. Chief Keys set a high standard with the Academy, and I strive to this day to ensure that that standard is met and exceeded at every opportunity. But the recruit class has met these challenges of group dynamics, academics, physical fitness, and hands-on practical training. Did you think it would be like this when you started? It's great. On the first day of firefighter training, specifically the self-contained breathing apparatus week was when I came in, SCBA. TRFA 140 was given 2 expectations regarding this fire academy: commitment and respect. And that's in addition to our core values of, what are they, 140?
Still got it.
Okay. I'll turn up my hearing aid next time. Caring, honesty, integrity, and trust. But on top of that, commitment and respect, which is in addition to our values. Commitment is to train hard, do your best, and leave nothing in the tank at the end of the day. Work as if your life depends on it, and your brother or sister's life depends on it, because one day it just might. Respect. Respect your job in the department, because both of them have come before you and have nothing to prove, but also respect each other. Do your best to help your teammate, to care enough about them and their family to make sure that they go home at the end of the shift. Without respect and commitment, there is no caring, honesty, integrity, or trust. Would you agree? Thank you. If these core values are not met and given the attention that they deserve, mistakes are made and firefighters get hurt. This bleeds into everything we do. And so we want to ensure that we always keep those values at the forefront. The challenges met by this recruit class have included, as I mentioned before, the group dynamics, getting to know one another, and of course the staff. Academics, EMT or emergency medical technician, basic and enhanced, firefighter 1 and 2, hazmat operations, the physical fitness, and certainly the Tabata Tuesday I know you guys are so very fond of. Hands-on practical trainings too. Evolutions that span from the beach combat PT, SCBA week, of course, we've mentioned, Fire Streams week, the live fire training, and then I would be remiss in not mentioning the shift day that Chief Keys actually is his brainchild, and thank you, Chief Crandall, for allowing us to continue that. Very good day, 3 days of training, all rolled into one, topped off by a short run. Very good. Thank goodness it was short, because I was ready to go. But thank you, TRFA Class 140, for your commitment to this training process, to the profession of firefighting, to serving your community, to each other, and finally, to us, the Virginia Beach Fire Department. I'm very proud of each and every one of you. I've watched you from the beginning, and I look forward to great things from you to come. Of course, I would be also remiss in mentioning that these firefighters, these students, could not have done this without the love and support of their families. Help from the squad members and the instructional staff. Firefighting is a team effort. The game is won at home first, and then the fire station, then the scene, and for myself, I can tell you that is honest goodness truth. I cannot do it without the love and support of my family and certainly my co-workers. Thank you, Fire Chief Cover. Thank you, Deputy Chief McAndrews, Deputy Chief Hutchinson, District Chief Baraki, Battalion Chief Crandall, Captain April Elmore. Of course, the EMS Training Division helped us out quite a bit. And I would also like to thank Mayor Sessoms. Thank you very much. We appreciate all the support that we get. And the instructors. The instructors are the ones who are in before everyone else and leave after everyone else. They open extra training sessions, offer help for physical conditioning, and these instructors prepare for each chapter, each lecture, each test, and each practical evolution. And they truly, also the field instructors, they truly make this academy work. It's a lot of work, but in the end, as we all look out at you and your faces and see you interact with your families, it's well worth it. I've got final thoughts for you. And I've got a quote. This is from Steve Jobs, the late Steve Jobs. I'm not very technologically savvy, I'll put it to you that way, but what this man says is true. He was, after his first bout with cancer, he was in remission, and he was a keynote speaker at Stanford graduation. And he states, "Work is going to fill a large part of your life. To be truly satisfied, you do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to live what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking and don't settle. You'll know when you find it." So I'll ask you, TRFA Class 140, have you found it? Yes, sir. Making me proud. If so, then you'll never work another day in your life. Because doing what you love is not work. Firefighting is a noble job and a joy to do every day. It certainly has been for me. Be the best firefighter you can be to serve the community and each other. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now I'd like to introduce the class president, Firefighter Andrew Hall. Please come up.
Good evening. There's a lot of you guys, so just give me a second. I guess before I start, there's been a main theme that everyone has said, and it follows along in my speech too, but I do want to thank all our families. There's been, this past 7 months has been hard. And coming home every day and having the love and support and grace, I thank you, as everyone else already has. So, Mayor Sessoms, Chief Cover, honored guests, friends and family, thank you for all your support, and thank you for being here. We want to thank you as a class with our deepest gratitude, Chief Cover, for this great opportunity to be able to serve the city of Virginia Beach. To all our instructors, you've set an example for us to strive to better ourselves every day, and we thank you for that, for your training, for your guidance, the boundaries you made us push to become our best, and to our families again. For many of us here, these past 7 months have been the hardest challenge we've ever done, and without your support, your grace, and your understanding, we couldn't have done it. So thank you again. On his first day, as Captain Arizari already said, on his first day, Captain Arizari told us to respect the job. He commanded us to respect the job, to respect those who have gone before us, that the fire service existed before us and will be here long after we are gone. And that spoke, I think it spoke to all of us. This job is built upon inherent dangers and built upon the rock, which is those who have forged their way with bravery and honor to make it what it is today. That is a beacon of light in the world's darkest hour, a thin red line of courage. As such, the 70 firefighters that in 2013 have already given their all and paid the ultimate sacrifice. As Jesus said in the book of John, there's no greater love than this, than when a man lays down his life for his brother. You all are our brothers and sisters now, and we thank you for allowing us to be part of your family. I pray we make you proud, and I pray that we live up to the legacy that is bestowed upon us. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Firefighter Hall. Well done. Now I'd like to actually present to you the class valedictorian. This individual, the entire class, but the individual completed over 1,000 hours, more close to 1,200 hours of training. Certainly that we took that into account, EMS, medical training, and also the firefighting. And you made it, but you made it by 0.6 of 1 point. The competition was tight. Well done, though. So now, TRFA Class 140, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished and honored guests, I present to you the class valedictorian, good Lord, here we go. It was only a matter of time, honestly. The valedictorian, Scott M. Springer. Well done, Firefighter Springer. At this time, I'd like to have District Chief Vance Cooper come up on stage, present a special award to one of the class members of TRFA 140, also unbeknownst to him.
Thank you. Well, Class 140, it's you guys have certainly accomplished a lot of things over this last 7 months, and I'm certainly thankful to be here tonight to give a special award and contribute to this ceremony for you tonight. It's a very special award to me. It's very close to me, very personal and very close to my heart. So I hope as I go through this, everyone connects with me on it. So on February 13th, 2000, the fire department and community mourned the loss of one of its own, Christopher J. Whalen. Chris Whalen found his calling to the fire service as a TRFA student in August of 1998. Upon graduation, he was assigned as a volunteer to Virginia Beach Fire Station 8. Chris began his professional career in September of 1998, working for the York County Fire Department. 7 months later, he was hired by Norfolk and was assigned to Station 13 in Ocean View. In Chris's all too brief tenure, his love for the job was evident by his unbridled passion for the fire service, and as a result, the Christopher J. Whalen Award was created. The Christopher J. Whalen Award is presented to the student who instinctively demonstrates the characteristics of a true leader. Others turn to this person for guidance, support, and much-needed camaraderie. This individual is one that is valued highest among his or her peers and instructors, not only for knowledge, but also for enthusiasm and dedication. Christopher J. Whalen exemplified all these traits and more. He will be remembered for his hard work, reliability, endless concern for others, and mostly his charismatic sense of humor. In dedication to our fallen friend, we honor Michael J. Davis with the Christopher J. Whalen Award. Come on up, Michael.
Thank you, Chief Cooper. And now for the part we've all been waiting for, 140, the pinning ceremony. Okay. I would like the firefighters to please come up on the stage. Right here on my right, just as we practice. Okay. It's already been established. I can't read, so let's get this right. Okay. And family members who are pinning them, please come up with them as well. Okay. If I could invite Mayor Sessoms, Fire Chief Cover, Deputy Chiefs Hutchison and McAndrews, please come up on stage. to congratulate our newest members. Thank you, gentlemen. Right there in front of the chairs. All right, squad 1, please stand. Line up. So this is squad 1. Andrew Conlin will be pinned by his sister, Katie Conlin. Please come forward, Katie. And certainly a brief pause at center stage for photos are okay. Nicholas Harris, would you please come forward? Nicholas will be pinned by his girlfriend, Chelsea Phelps. I'm gonna get it going. Yeah. Kevin T. Holzapple, please step forward. Kevin will be pinned by his parents, Susan and Kurt Holzapple. Yeah, it is. Kevin, very fortunate, 8C. Good for you, engine 8C. All right. Going on 5 day, buddy. Nice work. Mark T. Palumbo, please come forward. Mark will be pinned by his parents, Mark and Elizabeth Palumbo. Yeah. Firefighter Palumbo, very fortunate, engine 16B, something close to Chief Crandall's heart there. Shannon M. Rattay. Shannon will be pinned by her parents, Chuck and Margie Rattay. Shannon was a fast riser. She's already at her assignment, but engine 4C. Congratulations, Shannon. Very nice. Now we get moved into Squad 2. Very well done, Squad 2. Michael J. Davis, please step forward. Michael will be pinned by his wife, Allison Davis. Well, it's unfortunate that Michael got his assignment where he did. He is now stuck with Instructor Ronker, but that's okay. We figured he could handle it. Charles L. Diamond, please step forward. Charles will be pinned by his father, Nathan Diamond. Congratulations. And as we used to say in the academy, it's always a good day when you can come to work with Charlie Diamond. Engine 18A, nice work. Kevin A. Laubach, please step forward. Kevin will be pinned by his parents, Linda and Art Laubach. Congratulations, sir. Engine 8A, very nice work. Brian M. Marty, please step forward. Brian will be pinned by his fiancee, Cheryl Markowitz. Excuse me, Markowski, I'm sorry. Good assignment. Jeremy E. Maximini, please step forward. Jeremy will be pinned by his mother, Brenda Maximini. Congratulations. All right, what do we got? Okay. We have squad 3 next. Kevin M. Finder. Kevin will be pinned by his parents, Terry and David Finder. Kelly K. Geffert. Kelly will be pinned by his parents, Carrie and Karen Geffert. Amy L. Gieske, please step forward. Amy will be pinned by her friend Al Weddle and her parents Barb and Gabe Gieske. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Mr. Weddle, Al Weddle. Next, Scott E. Geschwin II will be pinned by his wife, Vanessa Geschwin. Get used to this building, Scott. You'll be coming back to Engine 7A. Nice work. Paul M. Sigwart. Paul will be pinned by his brother, David Sigwart. Maybe I will. It looks like it. It looks like it. Squad 4 now. Jose A. Aguirreberry will be pinned by his parents, Acela and Jose Aguirreberry. Next, out of Squad 4, Andrew J. Hall. Andrew will be pinned by his wife, Becca Hall. Colton R. Lotz, please step forward. Colton will be pinned by his father, Barry Lotz. Firefighter Lotz, very good for you, Engine 14B. You'll enjoy the beach all year long. Next out of Squad 4, Michael J. Scharf. Michael will be pinned by his wife, Chasten Scharf. Next out of Squad 4, Tony L. Wilson. Tony will be pinned by his father, Troy Wilson. Me too. And to keep things moving along with Squad 5, Justin D. Cook. Justin will be pinned by his parents, Chuck and Christine Cook. Keith Lofeda, pinned by his grandmother, Lorraine Lofeda. Keith, congratulations. You're going to one of our special operations engines. Next is Brendan M. McDaniel, pinned by his wife, Erin McDaniel. I wouldn't do it here. Another beach lover, engine 14A. Charles U. Muller, the third. Charles will be pinned by his wife, Jocelyn Muller. Next firefighter, Andrew J. White. Andrew will be pinned by his parents, Kurt and Dawn White. Congratulations. Squad 6, Chris Danielson, please step forward. Chris will be pinned by his father, David Driscoll. And just so the audience knows, the recruits had no idea their assignments as they're flashed up on the wall, on the screen. Next recruit, Franklin Lewis Jr. Franklin will be pinned by his girlfriend, Courtney Ingram. All right, it's G-rated. Keep it clean. I did promise not to use nicknames here, but I might use one for Mr. Navalis coming up. Virginia Beach Fire Department's answer to Mr. Bean, Don Abe Navalis, pinned by his friend Sean Crossan and his wife Jennifer Navalis. Next recruit, firefighter out of Squad 6, our valedictorian, Scott M. Springer. Scott, we've been pinned by his wife, Caitlin Springer. Certainly last but not least, Stephen R. Stamos. Stephen will be pinned by his son, Nicholas Stamos, and certainly much better looking, by the way. Thank you, Chiefs. You may be seated. And now for the swearing in of the recruits. I would now like to invite Chief Magistrate Thomas R. Cahill to swear in the newest members of the Virginia Beach Fire Department. Thomas R. Cahill was appointed as Chief Magistrate for the 2nd Judicial District in June 2009. Prior to his appointment, Mr. Cahill served on active duty in the United States Coast Guard for over 31 years. His Coast Guard assignments included Chief of the Maintenance and Logistics Command, Legal Division in Norfolk, Virginia, Portsmouth, Virginia, Commanding Officer of Coast Guard Integrated Support Command, Portsmouth, Virginia, and Chief of the Coast Guard's Office of Legislation in Washington, D.C. He also completed sea duty assignments on the United States Coast Guard Tani, home ported in Portsmouth, Virginia, and the U.S. Navy guided missile cruiser USS Leahy, home ported in San Diego, California. He received a Bachelor of Arts degree from the University of Massachusetts and a Juris Doctorate from Loyola Law School in Los Angeles. He is admitted to the California and Virginia State Bars. We are honored to have Chief Magistrate Thomas R. Cahill swear in our newest firefighters.
That'll be great. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And they keep coming. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, members of the Virginia Beach Fire Department, and Academy graduates. I'm the next to the last act on tonight's program, so I'll keep things moving along for you. But I do ask the graduates to think about the words that they're about to say and what they mean. What you're doing is you're taking a formal vow in front of your coworkers, your family, and your classmates that you will faithfully discharge your duties. What's faithfully mean? Means not phoning it in, but doing everything that you're called upon to do to the best of your ability. You can't fight the big one if you're not ready to take on the small ones. So never take anything lightly because you don't know what that next call is going to be. So if the graduates would all please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I
solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Virginia, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge all duties incumbent upon me as a sworn firefighter with the City of Virginia Beach Fire Department, according to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations, firefighters.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cahill. Please stand as Captain April Elmore reads the closing prayer, which is printed on the back of your program, Firefighter's Prayer.
Please bow your heads. When I am called to duty, God, wherever flames may rage, give me the strength to save a life, whatever be its age. Help me embrace a little child before it is too late, or save an older person from the horror of that fate. Enable me to be alert and hear the weakest shout, and quickly and efficiently to put the fire out. I want to fill my calling, to give the best in me, to guard my friend and neighbor and protect their property. And if, according to your will, while on duty I must answer death's call, bless with your protecting hand my family, one and all. Amen.
I would like to ask that you please join us for refreshments in the front lobby. Thank you to Virginia Beach Professional Firefighters Local 2924 for providing the refreshments, and also the Virginia Beach Fire Chiefs Association. Class 140, you are officially dismissed. Congratulations. I hear you, bro.